Everyone, welcome to Wednesday. Embody your true essence with me, Ikue. How are you guys feeling today? Step 18. Today is an Aries day. Today is the action day. So if your ego is coming up and maybe you get triggered or ego is pushing to make something happen. So that's the type of energy today. I'm looking forward to reading what Serious Joy has to say. But first of all, how are you guys feeling today on this Aries day? But overall on Aries day, but Mars in retrograde. So Mars is connected to this ego, Aries energy. We don't have this like normal Aries type of push energy. So we're still in this Aries energy and then try to push something to make it happen. But at the same time, we need to create from a new place, and we're encouraged and we're guided to do that. So very interesting to, follow the energy. But as usual, it's very important. There's a lot of power to just being an observer as much as we are in it. But hope you guys feeling good. It's morning. How you guys feeling? Okay, so I feel like let's start with scanning our body and scanning my body, scanning your body, and to see where you are. It's very important to know where your energy is before you starting your day. This is a great way for me to tap into my energy. Good morning, everyone. So I was doing a 28-day gut cleanse with the Human Garage 28-day gut cleanse protocol. And I was doing the celery juice. Now I just finished and I make all the videos every day about how you can do gut cleanse. And I ran out of celery. I was going to continue with celery even after the gut cleanse with that, higher dose of enzymes and all that. And I keep forgetting to buy that organic celery. So I didn't have organic celery for the last 2 days, And then, oh no, I think it's 3 days. And I woke up today, I look at myself in the mirror and it's like, wow, my puffiness is back. It's very interesting. I mean, there was a lot of change that happened during these 28 days. 28 days is a cycle, the first perceptual cycle to notice something when you make a change, and that's the 3 days, and next day will be 7 days, and then that's why Human Garage had the program. Okay, let's do 1 day reset, and next one is 3 day, and then next 7 day, and then let's do that for 28 days and see there is any change. But I noticed that this my puffiness on my face is back. I mean, I'm definitely going through a little emotional stuff. It's coming up to get released and I'm being kind to myself. But noticing this little things like the puffiness. Also, another thing I noticed is so funny. So I was taking 25 tablets of enzyme and all the other Human Garage supplements to reduce my inflammation and hydrate my fascia, stuff like that. And the smell of your mouth. I mean, normally you don't really smell yourself, right? Like you're, good morning, repeating. Do you smell yourself? Sometimes. But you can't really smell your mouth, right? Like unless you really notice. I learned that gut mouth environment is directly, of course, affected our GI tract, right? So whatever happens here, it's gonna come up here. You can't hide it, You always smile yourself. That's funny. Hello, empowered everyone. Ruby Zine, Jessa say always smile myself, and empowered wellness app. Hello from Markham, Ontario. Welcome, everyone. So, so for that 28 days, I was just taking a higher dose of enzymes. So enzymes were eating all my crap, right, in my gut. And then for the last 3 days, I didn't have celery and I didn't have, I had that decreased dose, much less of enzymes. And I've been taking all other supplements. And I keep smelling my mouth. it's like I understand what's going on in my gut and I feel it in here. And not only feel it, I feel like I smell it. And it's like, is this just me or like everyone else can smell my mouth, kind of thing. Because when you calm down your nervous system and there's no much things happening, like there's no, like you basically, your censorship in your body is really high because I am moving my fascia. My fascia is a perceptional organ, and I'm working through unwinding this fascia, right? So I feel it and I sense it, and all of that. My senses are really sharp. I smell everything. I see everyone. I'm working through feeling it out more, but again, mouth. It's really funny. Smell myself, smell my family is the best way to tell if they're healthy. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, it's in a sense, this animal sense is coming back, right? Yeah, we all have this like pheromone, the smell, and we kind of squash them, right? It's like, and then, try to hide them with the cologne, perfume, and all of that. But we're going to age of Aquarius where nothing can hide, nothing, we cannot hide anything, nothing can be hidden. If you have ill thoughts, then you can't just fake yourself way through connecting with people. It's obvious that when someone is not feeling worthy, then like I guess we smell, we sense it, right? So I think it's good to coming back to yourselves instead of like projecting or analyzing what other people are thinking. Like, okay, what is that in me that have this trait that makes people think that it's okay, for example. So those things are really, really powerful. It's I always say I'm not, self-awareness is everything. I'm not saying that I am perfect. I am not perfect, but I'm accepting where I am and moving forward with joy and courage so that I can better myself. And it's very important. We're all maturing right now, emotional maturing as well, right? I stopped playing a victim so much. I do have the emotions come up, but at the same time, like I know where I am and I am determined, committed to, um, just reach for the stars. Just say that. Yeah. Potential, sometimes, not sometimes, like our limited beliefs got us where we are, right? And we don't know it, most of the time we don't know these little subtle limited beliefs that we have about ourselves. So very interesting, those things are coming up. So I have my wand with me. I felt like I wanted to grab that. But yeah, again, I woke up feeling, looking at myself and felt my face was puffy. So that was interesting. But I know that my body moves with my intentions because that's the intention that I've been putting. And every time I do this practice now, every time I see something that I don't like, especially my body, or like, it's not a good feeling when I look at tons of hair on the wall. Oh, sorry, not on the wall, on the floor, right? It's like, okay, am I losing hair, right? It's like, okay, thank you, hair, I love you, thank you, hair. And when I notice my hips is tight, it's like, oh, okay, thank you, hips. But I notice slowly my body is looser because I went through a lot of emotional trauma release last year. So things did come up to get, bring me to the attention so I can do something about it. And I just, part of me not used to listening to those clues from my body. So this was part of my lessons. And yeah, I'm just like riding the wave, feeling it out, and feeling it out, and just accepting where I am and moving, moving my energy. Body, move with me. Ego, move with me. I am deserving of the best version of you, right? mind, ego, body, brain work together. I love my affirmation. Thank you for your hard work, but I no longer need this hard work. Let's work smart. Working smart, that's my keyword for 2025. It's time for me to stop working too hard. Like, I want to manifest with joy. I want to work less and have bigger results. That's the vibe. Okay, so let's read what Sirius Joy has to say on this Aries day 18. Yes, and let's go. Mercury ingress Capricorn. So we're in this Capricorn season. Mindful power. Mercury in Capricorn brings a decisive and methodical. Did I say it right? Sometimes my morning brain is like, I know this word and I know how to perform, but I know how to pronounce. Okay, let's try again. Mercury in Capricorn brings a decisive and methodical approach to communication and thinking. During its transit, the mental focus tends to be rather serious and controlling, often prioritizing logical solutions over emotional understanding. It's a great time to mentally analyze your commitments and strategically plan for your year ahead. Your mind is understanding and digesting the new structure of your sovereignty and empowerment. So I think the themes that we are going through for the next little while is what Sirius Joy call it ego. So it's a new ego, but the relationship with yourself. If you are operating based on your old ego, maybe you react to things quickly and, you were always in this defensive mode, then your life gets detrimental every time you react, right? So we're learning to respond differently. We're learning to how to calm down our ego quickly, or the ego won't even get reactive. That's the goal. Always being an observer, but ego is trying to protect us, right? And I think what's happening generally collectively is that we're all called to go inwards and like mature ourselves and nurture ourselves and sovereignty. I'm looking at the notes because sometimes I don't know how to pronounce this difficult words. Sovereignty. Did I say it right? Sovereignty. And be sovereign. Okay, so sovereign, because our society told us to be independent, told us to be depend on each other and support each other. That's beautiful words, but at the same time, like, it's not about depending on, and codependency is an old story in the old era. It doesn't make sense. Where the world is going, it's like, instead of like, someone's powerful is and everybody cling on to this person, it's like, no, the structure is more flat rather than this. So it's kind of like everyone needs to be their own person, be strong, be secure, be safe, and be worthy, all of that. And those individuals, we are working through that. We are working on becoming that individual, powerful individual, Migo. We have a new Migo. So that means, there will be a time when the Migo, me, get together and we create this, they call it we-go. We. So me versus we. And there's no we when there's no me, if that makes sense. So we're working through, we're working individually to empower ourselves and, oh shit. Oh shit. We need to be our own person. I can't, you can have a collaboration, you can have this marriage relationship, but if you're not secure, if you're not safe with your own body, with your life, you're gonna project that onto other people, right? And that's not positive. I think I just want to be in a place where I am so safe and I'm so secure, so worthy, I am good enough. So like, those powerful individuals are ready to collaborate and, take a responsibility of our own lives individually, and then let's work together collectively. So nobody is dragging anybody down. It's more like everybody lift each other up. That's why we call it sovereignty, 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 sovereign. What it's like to live your life and have your own sovereignty, yet you are so excited and collaborate with everybody else, right? That's something that coming up for us. So I hope that relates. Yeah, yes, Ruby said yes. 100% for myself, it's the closest to me. Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with, being independent, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that it's like, typical old world where women's, okay, we have right, we can do all the jobs that men do. Like, yes, that's beautiful. But at the same time, like, we have our beautiful feminine energy, we have our beautiful masculine energy inside of us. Like, are they in harmony within us, right? And the outside world will be just a reflection of that. So it's both, right? We're figuring out in this new world. So let's just keep reading. Today is step 18, rules the day, which adds to net 9, I act, I am. This is the action, ego energy of your soul that is taking dominant control of your awareness today. So today is Aries energy. The ego can sometimes be short on patience, quick-tempered, and can respond without thinking. And that's an old habit, right? You may wake up feeling as though you are behind on tasks before you even get started. For these reasons, it's a good idea to put that energy to good work. A little exercise, yoga, housekeeping, or other busy work that involves connecting the mind and body will do you wonders to connect your state together. In the broader picture today, you are moving forward with the commitments and or decisions you made yesterday. So I did talk a lot about making decisions, commitment, leadership, Grandmaster Capricorn. That was the day yesterday. So if you look back, maybe there are things that came up for you and then you making decisions. Maybe you made some decisions, or even when you're not choosing, that's a decision, right? Now, whatever you decided the new policy for controlling your daily life should be, today is the day to begin implementing and practicing your new technique. Carefully begin your new approach and gradually fade out your old habits. Taking things slowly will ensure you make no mistakes. The ego can sometimes be quick to jump to the end or rush through things. Yeah, so we got to be an observer. We got to be very careful today. Ego's energy is really high. So if we are operating on the old ego, then we will get very reactive. So yeah, don't do that. As a rule, step 18 calls for you to act on anything you have committed. Step 8 to the heart, step 1. Do your best to avoid heartless activities today or find a way to enjoy what you are doing. On the surface, you are getting things done, but spiritually, you are putting love into motion today. Putting love into motion today. So behind, maybe you're getting things done, but behind it, that invisible we've been talking about, we're trusting, we're moving, and in back of the behind the scene there's so many moving parts, moving. So let's put some love into motion. Even the boring remedial tasks could use a little love to make things easier. You are most likely beginning a process today which will become a norm for you in the upcoming year. Beginning the process will become a norm for you in the upcoming year. So find the exceptional way of going about your intention. It's not just getting the job done, but how you get the job done. Make your effort count. So for me, as I'm reading this, this year, I really want to manifest the valuable quality work with less energy and more results. In each of your stories today, move ahead with your comments. Comment? What? Move ahead with your comments to manage or control that portion of your life. Put your heart into it. I think that they wanted to say commitment. Sometimes Serious Joy have a typo in that mix of words, and then it's like, oh, move ahead with your commitments and manage or control that portion of your life. Put your heart into it. Take the necessary steps to move forward with home, family, or emotional security plans you intend to manifest. Follow what your heart believes in. Follow your heart, as always. Get moving today with your long-term plans to update your work routine, vocation, daily schedule, or quality of lifestyle. This is the perfect day to begin a new job, begin a health routine, or start a new class. Today's goal is to officially put into motion your plans for control, management, or change. Use love when acting. Use love when acting. If you attempt to start something and you are suddenly stopped or blocked by something outside your control, heed this as a sign. You may be taking the wrong approach or acting at the wrong time, or perhaps you are involving is not appropriate. It's not important that you succeed today as much as actually trying. So if you're tired, if you tried and cannot pull it off, you still get cosmic credit. Stay sharp and be careful. Yeah, stay sharp and be careful. Don't react. I respond to life with my heart. I respond to life with my heart. Interesting. If you attempt to start something and you are suddenly stopped or blocked by something outside your control, heed this as a sign. You may be taking the wrong approach, acting at the wrong time, or perhaps who you are involving is not appropriate. Interesting. Yeah. Sometimes you read stuff and they immediately resonate, and sometimes you maybe you can resonate with that at the end of the day, or maybe in 3 days. It makes sense, right? But definitely the energy is high, but it's not as high as yesterday. The things are moving. So for me, I'm finding a little bit of my inner peace, and I'm trusting that, today will bring more inner peace for me, things that are happening in my life. But at the same time, outside surroundings literally shouldn't be the reason why I feel this way, right? The energy is high, everything is inside of me. And when you feel negative emotions, or when things are moving so much and we're being triggered and then going like this, I felt like that for the last 5 days, literally. And it was a very uncomfortable feeling, but it's helped me shake up things that no longer serves me. Oftentimes whatever we think we are is not we. You know what I mean? Like, I think we are all becoming who we are, like really every day, like, or like year of snake, it's coming, Chinese New Year. Year of snake always shed the skin, right? So who we are is who we thought we are is no longer that. The we, the I is changing every single day, and we're just becoming new. I like that. It's literally that we're a snake, and also like this Kundalini energy. Let's align chakra in 2025. Let's go, right? So we all have this spiral energy like moving through us, and we're just letting go of things that no longer serves us. That's the energy. Like, I'm determined and committed to be successful and abundant and all of that. And there's part of me that is, hold on to this old habit because it's scary, like, I can't believe where I am, to be honest. Like, I can't believe where I am. Like, I talk about a little bit of history. I came to Canada and talk about my fear of survival. And that was a huge thing for me, not feeling safe and secure enough, like survival, like existence. And because I brought that into my life for a reason. And so that and I had this fear of survival carried from my past life. And that's part of the fear that I'm currently working on. But I share the history about how I came to Canada and how I struggled to stay in Canada. And I felt like, at some point, oh, Canada doesn't love me, I want to stay here, but whatever I want doesn't come to me because I'm not lovable, or I am not valuable, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. I'm talking about, my experience of, try to figure out the way to stay in Canada. And looking back, there was a lot of emotions that got triggered, but somehow, miraculously, I made it happen. So at the end of it, I'm very grateful that I manifested this, right? And when I earned the permanent residence to stay in Canada, I think, I thank the universe. It's like, I'm going to remember this feeling whenever I feel negative emotions or all that. But, that was like 13 or 14 years ago. So you forget the intensity of it, right? But yesterday was a great day to kind of looking back and revisit the emotions, fear of survival. And because I have that fear of survival, where I am in my own life, needing to support myself, like I have nobody, and I need to, it's like as you upgrading, it's how amazing your comfort levels also gets upgraded, right? Maybe you were very comfortable here, but then you pushed up, and then you were feeling uncomfortable, but eventually you will feel comfortable being here, and then you start upgrading more. This is how life works, right? Even like that value of money, maybe it was easy for you to make, it was difficult, and it takes a lot of work to let's just create, make $100 before, but now you can easily manifest this. It's less work, and $500, let's just say that, because of the amount of, self-worth, basically, right? Amount of self-love is reflected in life, even in finance, even in relationship, all of that. But doesn't mean that, just because you don't have anybody doesn't mean that you don't love yourself, right? So it's not like like looking at what it is physically, but yeah. I love that image or example of the snake, how we have the ability to shed the old or for the new. Even nature has examples of this, right? And whatever the old that we shed, some people benefits from the old. When you look at the tree, right? When the tree, the leaves fall, and then the tree, using the old as a, what's that word? Fertilizer, fertilizer, right? So it somehow benefits. I also just thought about this story. One of my, like a shaman, like a wizard told me. They had this liquid made of what's that? Hyssop. You guys know the herb called hyssop? I was really into hyssop a while ago, and hyssop is it's written in Bible. It's in the Bible, and it's a powerful oil to kind of help you remove anything that don't serve us. And I learned how to create this hyssop oil. I forgot how now, but so when you have the hyssop oil for a very long time, it started to change its color, and so my teacher wanted to throw it away, and so it's just letting go because this doesn't serve me anymore. But there was something that wants that. So this is how, like ecosystem works, right? When you don't want something and you let go and you create the space, and then now you get to have, you create more space for something new to come. But this something that I let go, someone will benefit from it, right? So if it's heavy, then it's hard, but you gotta let go. There's a lot of fear around letting go, and there's a little bit of emotion attached to letting go, but we're all learning that it's okay for us to let go. And when you let go, new things come to us, and that comes with a little bit of nostalgia, sadness, fear, and all of that. But it is what it is, right? You need to continue to calm down yourself and accepting where you are, and applause you, praise yourself for how far you've come, and leveling up, and not giving up, giving yourself up, give up on yourself. So the energy. Life is I am a dancer. I've been dancing for a very long time, and I wasn't really aware of this before, but I am more than ever aware. When you move your body, you release emotions, which is beautiful. But if you are in dance class and everyone brought their own stuff and moved together as a team, it's super powerful. And we're transmuting. That's literally what Fascia maneuvers class that do, right? But I love one of my dance styles that I do. Hi, Shanta, Wanta, Fascia maneuver. One of the dance styles that I do is called voguing. And Vogue is inspired by fashion magazine pose and sass and shades and throwing shades and empowering yourself and all of that. And I love going to this Vogue jam on Tuesday. Tuesdays is my favorite day to just go in there and learn some dance. I've been voguing for a very long time. And after the Vogue, there's a freestyle jam. And I posted in a story if you guys are interested in watching it. But like in the freestyle jam, everyone's practicing their own. And what I love about this voguing jam, and everyone's just moving their own, everybody don't give, I don't want to swear, but don't give a fuck about what they're doing. Like everyone is, like it's like as much as this society like judge us, but this is like the place where you get to be anything you want. Like, I am always a rainbow ally, right? Like, it's like you get to be anything you want, right? That community empowered me throughout the years and years. And if you go there, it's like, society, like I teach kids. I sometimes, I love connecting with the kids because my inner child is happy when I'm with kids. But when I'm in the moment, like I can't really tap into my sexuality when I teach kids, you know what I mean? Like sacral chakra, yes, but I can't go in there, right? Kitty energy, kitty. But yeah, in there, it's everyone is accepted for who they are, or just like you just feel very included, that's the whole point. And you get to embrace any body shape, but just like the amount of courage and confidence that you need to work through because you were maybe born in the wrong body or whatever. It's a journey of loving yourself, and that's where I connect a lot because I'm a heterosexual woman. I know that about myself. So, but I love the dance, and when everyone's get together in one space and with the music that cultivate and facilitate the release of this oppressed energy, whether that's sexuality or whether that's anger or fear of not being accepted, anywhere except this space, super powerful, but also super chaotic at the same time. And that is the beauty of the art too. But there's a lot of technique to it, all in one. I found that so fascinating. And I was in the space yesterday. That was my first class of the year to 2025. And it's just like, wow, I feel everyone's energy. This is such a chaotic, like when you look at the paintings of Picasso, that's the feeling. It's like everything is so chaotic and everyone's moving and the energy is so high. But it's an art at the same time. It's so colorful, it's so crazy, but it's so beautiful. So I was feeling that yesterday. That was so interesting. We're all learning to be okay with ourselves, right? We're learning to embrace ourselves, loving ourselves for who we are. We don't have to be defined by anything, identify. Because when we start something, we put ourselves in this box that are so obsolete and it's changing. But it's like if your old ego put you, and you find yourself trapping in this box that you're so used to. But we are changing, we're shaking up, trying something new. It's okay to make mistakes and allow ourselves to be funny and silly and just let go. So that we get to understand who we are. It's like you discover yourself. It's like, I didn't know that I had this part of me, and then I feel liberated and I feel great. So that's very interesting. Yeah. Okay. So let's 3 cards popped out. And I'm feeling, let's do thyroid release. And thyroid help us regulate our temperature, regulate our hormones, and it gets blocked if you don't speak your truth. I've been speaking my truth, but I definitely feel that. But I think this is a good thing that coming up because I'm speaking, and so yeah, thank you. Yes, it's so super powerful, right? Take your right hand from the bottom here and pull the skin up. Let's feel in, left hand in the back. Send some good energy to your thyroid. Repeat after me. Thank you, thyroid, for speaking your truth, the truth from your heart, and I feel great about it. With your mouth, 2, 3, your nose, 2, 3. I literally felt the energy that's stagnant in the back kind of just get released and left my body. Wee. Okay, the 3 cards that I picked today, one is this. Okay, on this Aries day. Breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit. Get yourself permission to pause and get blissed out. Wow. Doesn't it feel good to just stop and pause for a moment? Let's face it, life happens. 1 minute we're vibing high and the next we're hit with some hard news that bring us spiraling back to earth. Your breath is a powerful tool that can eliminate built-up frustration and increase overall calmness. Without it, you wouldn't survive. When you start to take conscious control of your breathing, you can begin to slow down your overthinking mind. Hello, stress center. Just a few moments of deep intentional breathing has shown to reduce stress, alleviate anxiety, or bring on a sense of peacefulness. You don't have to meditate in the Himalayas to find your bliss. Yeah, so let's breathe. I've been doing this maneuver all week. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, thyroid release, right? Every time you feel like tension or something that comes, that sensation, like you literally place your hands on the area. It's like, thank you, body. I love you. Move with me. Show me what I need to see so I can release you. And thank you, body, for all it does. And, or sometimes like you thank you, pain. Like I am slowly started to feel comfortable with negative emotions. I had a lot of resistance saying that before. But yesterday I'm just like moving my body and I say, thank you, fear. I love you so much. You're my best friend. And that took me a while, but I can say that comfortably. Hello, fear. I see you. Hello, sadness. I am safe with you. You are safe with me. Move with me. Show me what I need to see. I'm your best friend. I love you. I love this shadow of myself. I love this. I love all parts of myself. That's what I'm learning. Okay, so you're gonna breathe in bliss and exhale bullshit. And the next card is forgive someone. Hurt people. If you pull this card, your heart is asking to be healed through the process of forgiveness. Psychologists define forgiveness as a conscious, deliberate decision to release feelings of resentment or vengeance towards people who have harmed you, regardless of whether they actually deserve it. Life is too short to hold on to hatred. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation, and it certainly doesn't deny the seriousness of an offense against you. However, grudges take up our precious time and energy that could be used for spiritual growth. Preoccupation with pain from the past prevents us from engaging in the possibilities of the present moment and stop the flow of life when you get stuck on old hurts. Every traumatic, painful, or uncomfortable moment you've experienced offered you a chance to grow, to become stronger, to be who you really are. The past is the past. You can't change what happened, but we can accept and grow from it. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself because of that negative self-talk and that aligned actions and the ignored whispers of your soul. Forgiveness, but most importantly, I always say, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. It's okay. You feel, it's okay when you feel like shit. When you feel, not again. Okay, I am going to be. And then, when your feeling comes up, it's like, I love myself. That's a powerful statement right there. And even though you don't feel this way, you just say, I'm just gonna be kind to myself. I am doing everything I can. And, thank you, ego. Thank you, mind. Thank you, body. It's time for an upgrade. I say that a lot. Time for an upgrade. I am worthy. So if I'm worthy, then I'm worthy of receiving the best version of you. I'm talking to my ego. I'm talking to my mind. I'm talking to my body. We need to take our body with us. We're upgrading our ego, upgrading our mind, upgrading how we think about ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, right? And body is a dense energy, right? 3D. And our mind is, everything is being upgraded. So I think the most challenging things for us right now is to take our body with us, and without taking our body with us, there's no ascension period, right? So things are coming up in our body. It's like, show with more compassion and love for yourself. It's like, body, thank you. I see you. I feel you. Move with me. Move with me. Move with me. I love you, right? So that's a powerful thing. And also, don't forget to journal it out and write how you feel, because feelings come up because they want your attention. They want our attention. We have to give it to them. We have to give it to them. But when we are busy, when we are in fear, fight or flight, we're not in the space where we can feel into those emotions. We make harmony with ourselves, peace. Peace comes when we listen to our emotions without judgment. Emotion just want us to hear them out, right? We hear them. Now get out of your head and into your heart so you can journal it out. Oftentimes we have a bazillion thoughts running through our mind, racing a million miles an hour, and it can be a little overwhelming. The best way to sort through your thoughts is to get them out of your head and onto paper. Write down how we feel allows us to take a deeper look at our life from a higher perspective. When we take the time to get intimate with our inner world, we create space to clear our thoughts, focus on our goals, and cultivate clarity about what our thoughts and feelings represent. If you pull this card, it's time to clear out the clutter of your mind and ease your emotions by acknowledging them on paper. Remember, emotions are energy emotion. Our feelings are the first indicator of what's going on in our inner world. Journaling has loads of evidence that show its effectiveness on reducing stress, boosting overall mood, enhancing your sense of well-being, and has shown to reduce depression and mental health issues. I commit to clear some space, tune into my soul, and journal it out. Yes. So feeling our way through our emotions and find some inner harmony within and peace within. And that's the everyday work. And we are getting better at this because we are self-aware, right? We're doing the work. And when things come up, we're learning to love ourselves. Feel your emotion, journal it out, And take a deep breath, exhale, and inhale, and forgive someone. These cards are beautiful. Look at this. Like you pray and you are listening to your feelings. You're nourishing your body, nurturing your body with good thoughts and taking care of your emotion, just like you eat your food and take care of yourself, take a bath and, clean up the space. Same thing as a daily task. We are also taking care of our emotion, checking with yourself. We just don't have the habit, right? We were never being told, but check in with yourself. Just like you feel hungry and you give what your body wants. And same thing, when you're feeling some type of way, nurture your feeling, giving emotions what they want, right? What do you want me to see? Okay, do you want to punch something, right? Like talking to your anger. So yeah, or move your body, right? You move your body. Right now, my left butt is giving me a little bit of clue. Time to move. Okay, let's finish with the heart and the brain coherence. Rub your hands and clap your hands and feel your emotions. Feel your body. Let's empower ourselves. And to start our day, right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. And imagine energy circulate through your heart and a break. So breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello brain. Hello mind. Hello ego. Hello body. I no longer need this excessive protection in my body. And thank you for working smart. Thank you for your smart work. You don't need to work hard anymore. Just work smart and listen to what your heart says. Thank you for moving with me. Time for an upgrade. Hello heart, you are in charge. I'm moving with you. I'm listening to you. I'm following you. I am safe. I am secure. I am worthy. I trust. And I receive. I am protected. I am enough. I am good enough. I am good enough to start anything. I'm good enough to accomplish anything I desire. I am so worthy of accomplishing anything that I desire. I am worthy of receiving all the abundance, the best version of everything life has to offer. I am at peace. I am loved. I am lovable. And I love myself. I accept myself. I am accepted. I forgive myself. I make peace with myself. It's my birthright to be provided. Whatever I wish is possible. Universe, angels, all that helpers, I give you full permission to help me and guide me to make my dreams come true. I am healthy. My body, my mind, my ego moves with me with my soul's intention, easily and effortlessly. Today is a good day. Only good things come out of this. I trust and I receive. I'm worthy of receiving love. Everything starts with me. I have faith in me. I believe in myself. Today is a good day. You can add anything you want while you're feeling the sensation that comes up. I am safe. I am secure. I am worthy. I trust. I receive. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Heal your body. We just reprogram ourselves, reprogram our fascia, reprogram our body. The sense of worthiness, a sense of safety, a sense of security, sense of worthiness, and a trust, and know that everything is possible. And you're ready to receive, right? Ooh. Are you ready to receive all the abundance? Are you ready to receive what life has to offer? Are you ready to do everything you can to follow what your soul urging you to do, right? So it's all about listening and following that bliss, following that soul's inspiration. We're all learning to listen. Instead of living in the fear, we're creating this love abundance, love programming. In this love programming, what are we creating? I want to create with joy, and I want to create with confidence, and I want to create with less energy, with more intention, and double and triple that value. So that's where I like to move forward with courage. I hope you guys have a great day as usual. Thank you guys for being with me, and I really appreciate you for creating your own journey, and also resonating with my journey, and sending you guys so much love. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Have a great day. Thank you.